Hello, Dr. Martin. This is my video submission discussing what dispositions I believe I have, what dispositions I need to work on, and what I believe an educator should look like. One disposition I believe I have that will make me a successful teacher is my belief that all students can learn and have potential. When I first started high school, I did not think I would go very far because not many people went on to college where I'm from. This disbelief in myself caused me to slack off my first couple of years of high school. However, my mom pushed me to get A's in school, and some of my teachers showed me that college was possible for anyone, no matter their background. It took somebody to push me to see my own potential, and I believe I can be the push for my students. Another disposition I believe I possess is my ability to promote and support curiosity and encourage active inquiry. I am not afraid to ask questions, and I will let my students know that it is okay to be lost, because I get lost all the time. Whenever I had a class discussion in class, I would always ask my teachers and classmates questions about an idea they shared. And I believe I will be able to use this skill in my classroom to get my students to think more about a topic. Another disposition I believe I have is being able to demonstrate professional friendliness, warmth, and genuine care for students while providing intellectual, emotional, and spiritual support. When I was in high school, one of my teachers would have discussions about life with the entire class for the entire class period. Students were able to be honest and share issues they had in life or in school, and my teacher would give honest and intellectual responses, which showed them that she actually cared for her students. I believe I will be able to translate this experience in my own teaching practice. One disposition I need to work on is my understanding of the effect of community involvement and servant leadership as it applies to the welfare of others in the educational setting. I've never been super involved in my community, and I need to work on this. Volunteer service can show students why they should care about the community they live in, and how helping others in the community can have a positive effect on somebody for their entire life. As a teacher, I should lead by example and volunteer in my community more to show my students how community service is great for them and everyone else in their community. Another disposition I believe I will need to work on is knowing the social needs of a diverse student body. Although I am very open and accepting to everyone, I have lived with some privilege as a white male in this country. I do not understand what it feels like to be a woman or a minority, so I will need to learn the needs of a diverse group of people when I begin teaching. This will be an area that I will constantly need to learn more about throughout my career as a teacher, because diversity is growing, and I will need to understand the many different perspectives of my students as time goes on, and I will need to learn what they need in order to help them. In my opinion, a professional educator should be someone that genuinely cares for the well-being of others. Educators need to have faith in their students, treat everyone equally, promote learning and team building, and have respect for the practice of teaching. An educator needs to be very knowledgeable of the subject in which they teach and care about what they are teaching so their students can learn and understand what they are learning is important. Educators need to dress professionally as well, because if they dress like they don't care to be at school, then it will be hard for their students to care about what the teacher has to say. Educators need to live by a high standard of excellence. Educators should always think about how what they say and the manner in which they say things will affect their students. Educators need to act with integrity and according to principles of ethics at all times, but also be able to show their students that they care about how they feel and what they have to say.